Dan Willis here, and we're talking about associated credit services and specifically how to negotiate a settlement agreement, and so it will help to improve your credit score. Now, you only want to enter into negotiations directly with Associated Credit Services if your account has been validated and you've investigated that statute of limitations legal time window. We discussed that here in an earlier video. If you happen to miss it, we'll include a link in the description below. Now, if your account is validated and it's within the statute of limitations legal time window, our next step is to negotiate a settlement agreement directly with Associated Credit Services. There's two parts to your agreement, and it's best to get this in writing. First, we need to negotiate to settle for less. Typically, we can negotiate to settle for as little as 10% up to around 40% of the total account balance. For instance, with a $1,000 debt, you may be able to negotiate and settle for just 30% or $300. The exact amount of your settlement will depend on a number of variables, including the type of debt, how old it is, and more. The second part of our settlement agreement is mission critical. In exchange for our payment, we must get Associated Credit Services to agree they'll stop reporting our account information to all three credit bureaus. If we overlook this part of our settlement agreement, once we make payment, the only thing that's going to change is the status of the collection on our credit reports. It'll be changed from an unpaid collection to a paid collection, and this is still a negative credit report item. And if you'd like some help, you can get a free credit report consultation by calling toll-free 1-844-517-7627. Now let's discuss what's called a pay for delete. Have you heard of this wonderful sounding approach to dealing with debt collectors called a pay for delete? If not, it's where we demand the debt collector first delete the negative item on our credit reports, and then we'll make payment. You're welcome to try this approach, but please don't hold your breath. In our decade-plus years of working with folks, we've yet to hear of even one person or one company ever successfully making this agreement. Instead, we encourage you to get Associated Credit Services to agree to stop reporting your account information to all three credit bureaus. It's a small change, but this enables us to remove the collection from your credit reports in our next step. How to remove collections from your credit report. Now let's talk about how to remove collections from your credit report. And to do this, we'll need to exercise more of your consumer rights, this time those granted by the Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA. This federal legislation enables us to challenge and dispute any item on our credit reports so long as we believe it's an error, inaccurate, or questionable. And yes, we're going to dispute the Associated Credit Services collection item. There's three ways to file your credit report dispute: online, over the phone, and by mail. Once the credit bureaus get your dispute, they first get to deem it valid or frivolous. Only on valid disputes are they required to investigate, and this is another conversation for another time and place, so we're going to include a link in the description below over to an article on our website for the full story. We also have a free report available there for you, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. Now, once the credit bureaus get your dispute and deem it valid, they're required to investigate. They'll call it a reinvestigation. During this, they'll contact Associated Credit Services and request verification of the account. As per your settlement agreement directly with Associated Credit Services, they won't verify your account when the credit bureaus investigate. This is the second part of your settlement agreement. As a result, and in compliance with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the credit bureaus must remove this collection from your credit report. This is how to legally remove bad credit by exercising your rights as a consumer and without serving the maximum 7-year bad credit prison sentence. And if you'd like some help, you can get a free credit report consultation by calling toll-free 1-844-517-7627. On a sidebar, if you have this Associated Credit Services collection item on all 3 of your credit reports, you'll need to file 3 separate credit bureau disputes. 1 dispute per bureau. You should also know there have been amendments made to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Today, you can dispute a data furnisher directly, such as Associated Credit Services, like in this case, thus bypassing the credit bureaus. Now let's wrap this all up here. Listen, it's not easy living with less than perfect credit. Not only are you forced to pay through the nose for virtually everything, poor tax is real. And you're also viewed by lenders as if you're some second-class citizen, and we both know that ain't true. Also, it's not easy dealing with debt collectors. They don't have your best interest at heart, nor is it easy to deal with the credit bureaus. Heck, they can't even keep our credit reports safe from China's Communist Party. Recall the 2017 Equifax hack? Keep in mind, every last alphabet soup law is there to protect you, the consumer. 7 years is the maximum amount of time most negative items can legally remain on your credit report. In other words, there is no minimum amount of time any negative item must stay on your credit report. And when all is said and done, your credit score is a lot like your grade point average, GPA, in glory school days past. It doesn't matter if you're acing all your classes if you're failing underwater basket weaving. That one negative mark is going to obliterate your overall GPA. This, too, is true of your credit score, and why it's of such paramount importance to clean up credit report dings, blemishes, and remove any negative marks. We encourage our members to consider legal, professional, and reputable credit repair services to help, because the good news is, in 2017 alone, over 10 million negative items were removed from consumers' credit reports. One of the best is the Lexington Law Firm. They've helped their clients successfully remove collections, late payments, medical bills, charge-offs, repossessions, student loans, and many more negative credit report items. If you'd like some help, you can get a free credit report consultation by calling toll-free 1-844-517-7627. Again, that's for a free credit report consultation, and the toll-free phone number is 1-844-517-7627. This is Dan Willis. We're going to include a link in the description below over to an article at our website for the full story. We also have a free report available there for you, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. And of course, subscribe and join our congregation. Have a fantastic day, and looking forward to talking to you again here soon.